When I saw the chain reaction around the country, I began to feel good that, you know what, I was supposed to go to Amazon. I was supposed to stand and speak out.
When the Amazon warehouse workers in Bessemer, Alabama pushed to unionize last year, Jennifer Bates became not just another employee on the floor, but the face of a movement.
Ms. Bates, let me ask you a very simple question.
She even testified in front of the U.S. Senate this March.
It's time for someone to be held accountable for what they're doing.
But less than a year and a half ago, she was just a woman living in Birmingham looking for a job.
When you heard that Amazon was opening a warehouse nearby, what were your initial thoughts?
This is a game changer for the area. Bessemer, Alabama is a poor community, but it's growing. It's been up and down. So having an Amazon facility there, I think would have brought businesses and also economic growth for the families that work there and in the surrounding area.
You say the job is really strenuous. The days are very long. Walk me through what were some of the main problems you saw at Amazon.
I thought that I was going to go in and do an 8-hour shift, you know, the work that they had provided. But it's the amount of pressure they put on you to get the job done. It's added stress that is unnecessary. It blew my mind that they only had this one small elevator for the employees. You have a 4-flight high facility and your employees have to take the stairs. That was one of the things that triggered me to think, what was this place really designed for?
Jennifer and other warehouse employees have said Amazon is too strict in its monitoring of workers' productivity. Amazon denies this.
Once you come in and scan your badge through the turnstile, you're already being tracked. One of the things the PA used to come by and say, you know, your numbers are low, so what can you do to get the amount of boxes you need to get? Then you have to think, should I go to the restroom, or that time spent running to the restroom is gonna count against my time off task and I could potentially get rolled up or get fired because I don't have the amount of boxes scanned for that portion of the day.
What did you want Amazon to do about these issues?
We wanted them to fix it. We felt that the union would help us a lot.
What began as hushed conversations among workers quickly became a David versus Goliath story against one of the largest employers in the nation.
Did you ever imagine you'd be the face of this movement?
Absolutely not.
What's this been like for you?
It was a risky move, but it was an important one. And it just snowballed into where we are today. People all over the country had begun to stand up.
Power! Power!
Be encouraged about who they were and begin to value who they were on the job.
Today and over the next few days and weeks, workers in Alabama and all across America are voting on whether to organize a union in their workplace.
Everything look good on paper, but once you go on the inside, you see the reality.
Despite attention from prominent politicians and even President Biden, the vote ultimately came up short, with 738 who voted for unionization and 1,798 voting against it.
Once it was over, it was a shock to a lot of people. And the day that we got the answer, people just stopped working because they couldn't understand that, how did the number come out like that?
Meanwhile, an upcoming National Labor Relations Board decision looms as to whether Amazon tipped the scales and broke certain fair election rules, and if a new vote should take place. But Jennifer and her union campaigners say that either way, the fight isn't over.
What do you say, though, to the people that look at you and they say, well, I'm not in a union, I don't have a pension, I don't have the power to collectively negotiate, I'm an at-will employee, so why do you need this?
We deserve it. If we give our lives 100% committed to these companies, they should be 100% committed to us. So what I would tell them is, you are more valuable than you deemed yourself to be. You can have exactly what we're fighting for if we just stand, open our mouths, and now the fire is lit, and I don't think it's going